Who is Herman Carter, better known as the Doctor? We know behavior has some sick fascination with intelligence quotient as a marker for deviancy, but when it comes to Herman Carter, let's just say in the spirit of the season, something fucky-wucky this way comes. Somewhere around the time of the Cold War, although a lot of his backstory was retconned around the name drops, and as patchy as Sally's well Sally, Herman Carter trotted into the fog. Herman Carter was a child genius. He was recognized for his particular interest in the human mind at a young age and was fast-tracked through Yale's neuroscience program, which was actually a front for CIA torture, coercion, intelligence gathering program. Carter was mentored by Dr. Otto Stamper, who quickly discovered that Carter had a knack for torture, showing particular promise in electroshock therapies. His magnum opus, Project Awakening, was soon approved and nearly unlimited funds were at Carter's disposal. Carter never actually earned any licensure, but still practiced with as much authoritative audacity as Dr. Boomer. He became colloquially known as the Doctor around the facility, and even grew to new heights of cruelty by adorning himself in the wartime clothing of his captives' enemies in order to instill optimum fear in his PTSD-suffering patients. Being so effective at his practice, he was left to his own devices Home Alone style until eventually the debauchery took home in his gut, rooting its way up into his own psyche until finally he understood, if you can't do something right, do it on yourself. Fitting himself with an autoelectronic, orthodontic high-pull headgear, complete with some extra do you see ocular orifice dilators. Dr. Carter went the way of so many unfortunate auto-experimenters and blue-screened his brain into another dimension. But Hermie's story doesn't end there, because in the fog, the entity takes particular interest in Herman, even giving him little outfits to fulfill his old-held naval fantasies of being confined with men in a tiny metal undersea capsule. It is also implied that the entity allows Herman to conduct experiments on other fog dwellers. I just hope Herman is into tentacles, because it sure seems they're into him.
You had me at hello.